I believe it is, wait, it's really lacking here. My internet is so bad.
Vina, you're on another web call, that's why.
Literally. Okay, should I just, okay. This is for the vice lead of business intelligence to Kak Kevin. Maybe you can update your report.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Vina. Okay, so for this one, vice lead of business intelligence, yeah. There is an increase in terms of the distribution posts, so from 10 to 14, and apply starter applicants, apply starter on LinkedIn, the talent pools as well, to 34, and I outreach to 11 of them in total as of today, and I see that I think it should be three, like three of them already applied to the to our Google form. And then as for the applicants on form, we have I would say quite a massive increase, like in terms of applicants on form, since it doubles up. Last Scrum only 6, right, and this one is 9. So yeah, in terms of that, the flow is I would say it's doing good. And then qualified applicants from 4 to 8, and okay, so first interview candidates also increasing as of today to 4, yeah. And yeah, as for the rest of the bottom stage, it is still in progress. As for the reference check, user interview candidates, on-site trial applicants, and chapter ready new hires. And yeah, for the regarding the deadline, Mr. Jing, I talked to Karvi about this, and would it be like possible to extend the deadline to like 2 weeks? Because we still need to like do the reference check and also user interview candidates face, right. And I talked to Karvi, and since she's the one that handles this hiring campaign, she actually mentioned that even 2 weeks is a bit of like, how do I say, maybe a bit of a stretch. Like, yeah, I actually plan to like extend it to 1 week, but yeah, then maybe to you, Mr. Jin.
Shaylin, over to you. Why is Kevin talking to RV?
Probably because she's the one who processes the applicants, right?
Okay, got it. But this SLA is it between Kevin and RV, or is it between HR and another party in the company, Shaylin?
It should be between HR and BI.
Ah, right. Okay, so Kevin, if I'm understanding correctly, you're checking with RV first, because that's where the friction is in the funnel, so that you can estimate how much time you need before you report to BI, yeah?
Yes, I actually already crafted a message for Kalilis, like to propose an extension of the deadline. But yeah, I had to like approve first to the person that is handling this campaign, which is Kak Afi, right? Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty wise. Let's go to RV. RV, what would you ask for in terms of time extension?
Yes, sir. I think 2 weeks is the most reasonable and the most fast that I can do, because I already counted my pace in doing the CV screening.
Okay.
And yeah, because we are constantly receiving CV, so.
Okay. Kevin, let's do this. Let's over deliver, under promise. Tell Lilith that we want to deliver within 2 weeks. And RV, try to get it done in a little bit less than 2 weeks. Yeah, try for 10 days. That way you will not have to extend again. Right? That's generally a good way to set goals. I think we learned that from Kevin, right? Set a base goal, and then set kind of like a little bit of buffer for your stretch. Okay, Kevin, does that sound like a good idea?
Yeah.
Tell Lilith 2 weeks, but internally try to get it done in the next 10 days. And that way we should have enough to, yes, over to RV.
It's only until the trial, right, sir?
I think we need a chapter ready new candidate, right? We don't.
Okay.
We don't. But this RV will help you. I think we need to also think about this, right? So you're looking at your past skill, based on screening CVs. We're going to need to also upgrade that skill too as we move. So you'll be trying to think of ways to innovate your skill so that you can be accurate and fast at the same time, right? And if we plan capacity, then we never develop new capacity, right? And therefore we don't transform. So I think you need to plan a goal that is, yes, is realistic. I think like that's what we learned from the discussion with Kevin Hong. That it is realistic, but also inspirational enough such that you believe that you can actually get better at it and therefore accelerate the pace. So that is my best suggestion. Plus, normally it's a 6 week. it's already a 6 week SLA, so we've taken quite a lot of time already. So I think we need to consider that 8 weeks, 2 months to hire a person is generally pretty long. So let's keep that into context too as well, because once we start hitting that, it doesn't really inspire delight. Let's aim for this, and let's just be serious about what we need to do to reach that goal. Yeah, Arby?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Back to Kevin.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, sir. So yeah, I will after this I will let Kalilis know about the extension of the deadline for this position. And I see Cynthia raising her hand. Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Kevin. Actually, this is just like to um, add for the distribution. I think as a campaign manager, you should be more details because actually I wrong to put the number. So if we put like plus there, it should be 15 instead of 14. So yeah, that's also my bad because I haven't updated. But yeah, the
Oh yeah, that
number
is 15.
the number is still the same from the previous one as well. So yeah, just for the next update, you could also check on the number as well and ping me if I wrong to count it. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So for the distribution post, it is actually so from 14 to 15. Yeah, as of today. So yeah, that is for the vice lead of BI. And next to back to Vina. So, Vina, are you there? Okay. Yeah, I think she is probably having connection issues since class.
Okay,
But
so
yeah,
yes, I think
next.
the point is
Okay.
that
Yeah.
we need to improve our speed and accuracy in do the what?
Go on, Vina. We can hear you clearly.
Sorry, I didn't hear anything. Okay, so next is the PR intern. Okay, so the next is PR intern.
Okay,
You,
thank you,
Cynthia.
Vina. Okay, for this one, yes, the distribution post is increased, and then the applicants also increased to to two. But here I have a current fiction to how to increase this one actually for the applicants. And yeah, I saw that Mr. Jin comment here as well. So if you guys have any suggestion for me, so I could do better on this campaign, I would like to please put that on the comment on the trailer. Thank you.
Okay, so maybe Kak Sheila would like to suggest Kak Cynthia on this on her frictions.
Okay. So like the first thing I saw like in this card that is confusing is that why are there so many layers? Like this is for intern position, right? So we don't actually need to have this qualified applicants and then a user interview candidates and then reference check, right? So perhaps Kak Cynthia can help us to remove the unnecessary part so that we can actually have a more compact funnel, because like for interns we don't have a lot of layers, right? So like it's not actually like applicable in that part. So yeah. Itu aja sih.
Okay, thank you, Kak Shelin. Do Kak Cynthia has already understand well about what Kak Shelin has stated before?
Yes, thank you, Vina.
Okay, I hope you can improve the data so that it will be clear enough, yeah? Okay, the next is sell and business development full-time. Okay, Mr. Jing, please.
Yep. Okay, let's go to Cynthia. Let's see if we remember what we studied yesterday. Or oh, actually, did you have a chance, Cynthia, to take a look at the HR analysis, the campaign analysis video?
Not
Did
yet,
not.
sir. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. So when you have, let's see if anybody else understood from our quick workshop yesterday. Let's go to Kevin. Kevin, all right. Based on your understanding, do you see where Cynthia's friction is? And if you see it, what do you advise Cynthia to work on?
From what I see, like Kasintia already did quite a lot of distribution posts, yeah. But from the next stage, it doesn't seem like it's generating, like the distribution post doesn't seem like it's generating enough results. So
Okay.
yeah, probably for have to consider the that particular stage of the funnel, which is distribution post. You can Kasintia can consider like maybe how do I say, in a way, like rethink the channels that you are using for, whether it's like it is merely just for to increase the number, or if it's really relevant with the position that you are distributing, in this case PR intern. Or we can also like work together on like readjusting the contents of the distribution post to make it more relevant or attractive for yeah, the distribution channels that we have distribute. I think
Okay,
that's
two more,
it.
two more, Kevin. So you talked about the channel, you talked about the content, two more things, or actually maybe just one more thing.
Okay.
Communication strategy.
Communication. Yeah, I think for that I'm gonna have to resort to opening the paper, sir.
Okay, Shaylin, do you want to help Kevin out?
Sorry.
Do you want to help Kevin out? What are two other things that Cynthia can take a look at in her communication strategy?
To be honest, I haven't actually seen.
Okay, maybe,
Ooh, okay.
yeah,
Vina.
Sorry.
sir, maybe while waiting for Kak Kevin,
Oh, I might have. I think I get it. Like communication strategy. Do you mean like
yes, sir. Okay, to make the time
Okay.
more concise, I think apa Kak Shelin maybe can add.
Yes, Vina? At what?
I
Hello,
think
everyone. If my voice is audible
okay,
enough.
Mr. Jin, I
Yes,
think
yes, that's it.
maybe
That's it, RV.
okay.
Okay, maybe this development, maybe Kak Shelin could also add some point on this part. Please report your progress, Kak Shelin.
Okay, so for sales and business development, so yeah, thank you Avril for mentioning to that. So yeah, I'll definitely watch it today, yeah, for the discussion video. Oh, okay, so for this position, right, increase in distribution posts, applicants as well. For the online assessment, we are finally finalizing the online assessment form in Google Form by today. So yeah, when it's done, I'll directly send it out to all the waiting candidates for now, yeah. Okay. And then for the first interview candidates, no increase yet, as well as reference check. But we have received the verdict from Rahma, who like reviewed the previous candidate assessment, and we actually passed the two of them for on-site trials. But the friction is that while Rizal is taking his annual leave, and Bayu is more into more like evaluator rather than actually like to have like bearings. But the trial program format might needs to be adjusted if we want to onboard them next week. So yeah, perhaps I'll need to like have a more of a sub discussion with Jing on this part later. So yeah, I think that's also the update that I got for this. Back to you, Vina.
Okay, I think you have already discovered on how to make this campaign more efficient. Okay, so next over to Kak Shintia, Marketing Manager Full Time, please.
Yep. Thank you for the time. Head Tina. Okay, and then here is it for the marketing manager for fun. So yes, it increased actually on the distribution cost and then also on the apply starter as well. And let's see. Okay, let's see overall, this campaign is work better than previously, but we have a like we also have one candidate on the trials today, and but I saw here from the reference check, it's still on the same number. From seven, even the user interview candidate has already increased. So here I'd like to ask Shelly for this. Shelly, uh, the number is still the same. Is there anything on your side that yep to block the process?
Okay. So yeah, for this one, like previously it was paused because I was focusing on like apa more into the two candidates for on-site trials. But now I have contacted few candidates in the pipeline as well, and three of them have already scheduled an interview with me within these 2 weeks. So we also have three additional people for user interview candidates. Jing already did one of them, and it's a no pass. So yeah, for the reference checks, no change so far. And one of the candidate is actually doing the trial program starting from today, and another one will come on Friday. So yeah, it is.
Okay, to you, sir.
Okay. Oh man,
Yes, please.
I just lost my train of thought. Oh, so painful.
Yes, please, Mr. Jing.
God damn. Okay, I lost my train of thought. Okay, no, back to the chair. Sorry about that. Yeah, I was going to. It'll come back to me. I'll say it again. Yeah, back to Vina. Oh, it came back to me. It came back to me. Okay, I remember. Thank you, thank you. RV, the question is to RV. RV, yesterday we learned that there was a tactic that was
Okay,
maybe
maybe
costing us.
Kak Shelin. Okay.
Okay, let's go to RV. RV, yesterday we learned that there was a tactic that applied to the SLA on making the interviews go faster. Do you remember what we learned, RV?
Yes, it's actually making the deadline, especially for the candidate to register the calendar. That's why I really asked Kevin and also Shelin about their pay. As for the interview, I think it's already settled with 5 days. That's already good. And then
Okay.
yeah, I'm looking to set the next step deadline.
Okay, very good. Shaylin, have you learned about RV's new change to her tactic of the setting deadlines to interview scheduling?
Not yet actually. So yeah, I just heard of this as
Okay.
well. So yeah.
Okay, since I think you're RV's delegate on this particular SLA for this particular campaign, when RV comes up with, let's say, a new best practice, then make sure that you guys exchange that information so that we can speed that up. Okay, yeah, just checking if that connection had actually been made. Back to the chair.
Yes, I think I would like to go to Kak Shelin again about the new employee requests on PD chapters. Please, Kak Shelin.
Okay. So for PD chapter, there's an increase in distribution posts as well as number of applicants. Actually today I interviewed like one of them, one who has passed the online assessment stage, and it's actually a pass. But like a friction is actually that the schedule doesn't really match with the PD team meetings again. So yeah, I'm confirming again with Bayu whether I don't know, like this candidate is really good and it's for front end position which the PD team needs right now. So yeah, I'm like discussing with Bayu right now whether like it's actually okay like if this apa if this candidate don't attend meeting. So yeah, I'm still in discussion with Bayu on this part. So yeah, that's it for this. Back to you, Vina.
Okay, thank you, Kak Shelly. Maybe over to Kak Kevin, reporting the HR intern positions. Also, maybe if you have something to answer the friction of Kak Shelly, please, Kak Kevin.
Okay, thank you, Vina. Okay, so for this campaign HR interposition, yeah, there's an increase in distribution posts, which BV Talk Instagram, and then an increase in applicants as well, so from 51 to 54, and first interview candidates from 20 to 21. And I contacted like 3 candidates today, and two of them already like agree with the terms and conditions, but only one so far has like set a schedule on Google Calendar, so which is why it's only from 20 to 21. And the rest is still the same as for the rest of the funnel, on-site applicants and chapter-ready new hires. And yeah, that's for the HR intern position. So back to you, Vina.
Okay, over to Kak Arfi. Can you please update your card and digital marketing intern?
Yes, thank you. For the digital marketing intern, we have increased one applicant, and then the interview candidate. I already did the strategy, and yeah, we have some increase. And then as for the online evaluation, one candidate didn't pass today this morning, and then the other candidate will be decided either this afternoon or tomorrow morning. Yeah, that's the update for digital marketing. Thank you. Back to you, Vina.
Okay, thank you, Kak Arfi. Then we are jump to in the internship campaign. Again to Kak Kevin, can you please update both of your cards, HR and HR intern and HR full time?
Yes, thank you,
On the
Vina. Okay,
university
so for this
average.
HR,
Thank you.
yeah,
Just speak to all of them.
yeah, okay.
Say it in these two cards at the same time. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so for the HR intern, yeah, as of today, I outreach to 6 universities, and I'm starting to like pivot back to like the certain universities in certain areas. So from East Asia to like back to Southeast Asia and North America, and some of the universities. I think if I'm not mistaken, only one like in East Asia responded back to me, and they actually like provided a form for us to like apply for being an employer there. So I think at the very least we got something when I try to like experiment it with the East Asia area. And as for the HAR full time, yeah, today me and Vina like did a meeting with Saint Scholastica's College, and they are actually quite happy with what we are offering, and they are very interested in inviting users to their career talk. If I'm not mistaken, they are going to have one this month, within this month. So I am to like approve like to maybe verify your availability within this month, and then report back to them if it's something that is possible to be arranged.
Thank you, Kak Kevin. Yes, I witnessed that delightful meeting before, yeah. Okay, next to Kak Arfi, about the EES, and also if you want to add something in the main project supporting campaigns, please, Kak Arfi.
EES is actually mine. Yeah,
Okay.
for this month's EES. Okay, so yeah, um, yesterday I like redistributed the message right to the people who haven't like filled the response, and only received two extra responses and none for the rest. So yeah, it's only from 27 to 29, I believe, as for the increase. But yeah, I think we also like had a discussion yesterday with the rest of the HR team about the some of the key takeaways or actionables that can be taken from the EES results, but we haven't gone through all of them, like the CL unknown results. And yeah, It's only some of them, but we have already like put a summarization of the results in our discussion management paper, and that's about it. Vina, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Kak Kevin. Maybe I would like to go to Kak Arfi to report the main project supporting campaigns, while also maybe if you have some insight on how we can increase awareness to for the people to fulfill the EES. Thank you, Kak Arfi. Please.
Okay, thank you, Harvina. As for the main campaign supporting the, I'm sorry, my project supporting the campaign for Bukit Vista Italk. Yeah, I didn't update yet, but Kevin already sent the picture of the post. So I'll get back. I'll post it in Discord, and then no apa belum ada kabar dari IPNI dan TEC. Still being follow up by Kevin and also by Rizky.
Yes, for the IPMI, I actually asked if it's possible to like get our press release posted on their website by tomorrow, Thursday, and I believe at the moment it's still left on read by the coordinator. But yeah, hopefully she will get back to us and like report the update. And as for TEC, I contacted like Rizky this morning as well to like give us update if there is like any frictions when for them when like posting our press release and internship or job openings as well, but no update so far from their side from TEC. Yes, question dia.
Yes, thank you, Kevin. Did you set deadline to them?
Yes, yes. Actually, so I first time I set the deadline, which was if I'm not mistaken, Friday, the one that I asked to you, Pasindia, and yeah, they since they like they couldn't like do it on time, I set a second deadline, which is this Thursday, and hopefully they can do it because I mentioned that considering that it's been almost a week, they should like get the our press release and job openings information posted already.
Oh, is there any specific reason from them?
So far, no. I think Rizky is just straight up being ignored by TEC, TC. Yeah. Yeah, it's because I I try to like constantly follow up to Rizky, right? Like, is there an update for this particular topic, like the press release posting and such? But yeah, it's been like I believe one full day as of now that the THA team hasn't gone back to us, and I'm pretty sure like Rizky actually asked a question to me like in terms of the content of our terms of reference. As for the co-host, I checked like a few days ago. I think I'm pretty sure that we didn't like explicitly say that they are, how do I say, they are wajib to post our job openings, which would be like questionable. It's in the proposal. Is proposal terms of reference, Harvey?
No, it's different. It's the proposal that you sent when you ask them to be the ini apa namanya co-host.
Oh, okay. So there's actually something
Sebenarnya
that we can refer to it, right? Okay.
di proposal
Because
itu
yeah, as for
A+7.
okay, I so far only check like the terms of reference for the co-host, but yeah, it's if it is actually written in our proposal, then I think it should be fine because we have how do I say, maybe backup, right? It is actually, since it is actually stated in our contract as co-host to have them like post our job openings and as well as press release. But I think as for the press release, it is already stated very clearly in the terms of reference. Yes, Harvey.
Okay, I think this kind of problem is happening again and again throughout my time here in the BVE talk. I think primarily it's because that we send the press release article like several days after the event really happened, and we don't only ask them to post the press release article, but we also ask them to post the internship opportunities. And I was thinking just now that maybe the press release article is the one that should be us only to post, and they only have to post the internship because that's our main objective, and that's actually can be done like the day we can like directly send them the internship poster. Yeah, I would like to hear from
I think,
Cynthia.
yeah. Okay, question.
Okay. Yeah, I think that might be possible for the job posters because we already has poster, right? And it could be directly sent by that day. And yeah, I think we could like improve it and apply it on the next BBE call.
Yes, please, Mr. Jim.
Mrs. Vina, okay, let's go back to our discussion that we had on Slack about the two priorities for our hiring service. How can RV's suggestion improve one of those priorities in a hiring service? Okay. All right, let's go to Shaylin. Let's see if we can carry this lesson across. Shaylin, what are the two objectives of hiring? What are like let's
Sorry,
say the
sir.
two?
I cannot hear you clearly.
Okay, I'll pass the question over to Shaylin. Shaylin, what are the two objectives that we're looking to do when we hire? We want to hire considering these two sort of boundaries.
You mean in hiring interns or like?
Hiring in general. What are like the two constraints, the two objectives that we are looking to achieve in the quality of hiring?
Oh, you think the apa the one we are looking for like in hiring, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yes. Okay, Vina got it.
so yeah, it's actually like the more into the fit like in a company, whether they're like vision mission fit, and then like whether they're core value fit and leadership fit as well.
Yes, that's accuracy. What about the second part? Do we want to keep on asking for time extensions from our clients?
Right, the speed, right?
Right. Okay. So RV suggestion improves what quality then? Shaylin, do you think?
I think it's more into the speed part.
Yes. Okay. Congratulations, RV. That would be a hospitality innovation that inspires delight and can positively transform people. So that is a very good vision fit. Congratulations, RV, for that discovery.
Okay, I'm really sorry for my bad connection. Quick one for me for the HAR intern. I believe the university reach is increased into 5, and the respondent is increased into 1, and the partnership is going to be 1 after I give the ever sign to for Mr. Jing to be signed it later on. Yep. Okay. We still have 20 minutes for the discussion management. I would like to share my screen. Yeah. Or Mr. Jing, maybe you want to address anything beyond the
Later.
discussion?
No, let's take a look at the discussion. I want to look at that EES. Yeah. Let's see what showed up.
Okay, sir. Wait. Oh my god, my connection is so bad. I'm really sorry. Mhm. Can anyone see my screen share?
Yes, it is in discussion management.
Okay, wait. Okay. I think I would like to address this one first, how to determine if someone has passed 3 months of probations. I think firstly we need to acknowledge whether or not we have already set targets that is need to be met by the candidates of probation, so that if this person can achieve their target, then we can determine that this person passed the probations. Maybe anyone would like to add?
Vina, perhaps we should discuss about EES first. I think for this one we can actually like if you don't mind, I can share my screen because I have the forms ready over my side. Is that okay with you?
Yes, please, Gus.
Okay.
Shelly, thank you.
Okay then. This was actually open like since yesterday. Okay, so maybe to Kevin, yeah, since you're the one managing the ESS, where would you like to start from?
Probably. Wait a second. I think like from the results of the employee EES February results, we are so the HR team like is like considering to like as for the some of the milestones that is related to for example new interns are required to like do chairing within the first 2 weeks of their internship period, right? But for certain chapters, they only have like one meeting per week, which when compared to like HR chapter, we have like three meetings per week, and that would naturally mean like the candidates who are in HR is more familiar or experienced with chairing, right, and they will be more familiar with the context of the chapter, so um, they can be more likely to like produce more useful discussions compared to like maybe interns from PD or BI, which is only 1 week per meeting. So yeah, for this one, we are considering to like in their milestone, the daily journal format to change it either to the time limit to like 1 month. Okay, yeah. Basically that just to readjust the timing to give them more time because some of them only have one meeting per week, like, and then the second actionable is like I am trying to like make a Google Calendar basic etiquette. So stuff like in our company, I believe it still happens sometimes, like arranging sudden meetings and such, and we don't have any written rules, clear written rules. So like sudden meetings are always bad, right, for both parties involved. So yeah, I will in this basic Google Calendar etiquette, I will be covering topics around those, and then to distribute the paper around. Okay. Hmm.
We can directly look at the CL and GCL, I guess.
Okay.
Let me just stop Kevin real quick. Right now there's no coordination between the document and what Kevin's talking about. So I'm not sure what we're supposed to look at right now. Can we? Kevin, you're speaking off the discussion summary, yeah? Okay, there we
It's
go.
actually my statements are actually covered in the discussion management already.
Okay.
So this one is
Okay, thank
for
you,
the
thank you.
employee EES results, but yeah, some of the actionables are taken from these inputs, and we are also planning to like do campaign structure workshop because some of the responses complain, I would say, like about the clarity of the campaign structures on their certain chapters, right? And we are planning to like maybe invite BI and marketing campaign chapters to like help us analyze if campaign structure on a certain chapter is clear already, or it needs some work to be addressed. And yeah, those are the actionables for the employee EES results of this month. And as for the CL form, I believe only Mas Bayu hasn't filled the EES results form, but the rest already filled it. And okay, so I suppose we're going to like go through it one by one then. So for rotational Scrum leadership, so yeah, all of them, 2 out of 2 attended this program. Okay, so for this one is the anonymous form, right? The one that is that we are testing, and I'm still like trying to summarize the results, which one is better, and I will get back to you on that in a few days, Mr. Jing, through Slack probably. And yeah, so for the rotational Scrum leadership, all of them seems to be like attending, and then having rotational leadership, this helps them in a way to build leadership quality. And then as for the opinion, since this is only 2 out of 2, one would say there is improvements to be made for the rotational Scrum leadership. And yeah, from these comments, it's always good. Of each person. Okay, so for the second comment, rotational Scrum itself is already good. That everyone need the kind of discussion depend and deepen their analysis skills on what went wrong. Basically, I think for this form, the non-anonymous for this rotational Scrum leadership is both of them are good inputs, and can be monitored especially. Okay, and then for the same results for the the anonymous form for these inputs is first point is there's a contention on whether scrums can be delegated yet or not for optimal discussion. So this one is the similar to what we addressed in the employee EES results as well, because so apparently one of the chapter leaders feel like it will only be effective if chapter leaders are the one who lead the Scrum instead of like delegating it to interns or staff. But yeah, for that part, I think yeah, our one of our actionables is like the new interns, we can extend their limit for the milestone to like when in regards to chairing, to extend it to be more for the discussion to be more fruitful. And then for the second point, rotation Scrum is very important to build a leadership capability from new members, especially intern. But currently it's still lacking for the fluency after the people is assigned in the second time. And as for the solution, I think we need to prepare for the new before the Scrum is begin. Okay, so for this one, it can probably be proposed like before like delegating chairing role to a new intern, maybe like the chapter leader or the senior or the mentor can like one day before can schedule a meeting to practice to see whether the interns can already know like which topics to cover up, just to like have a brief practice session instead of like having none and then letting them like lead the discussion directly. And as for the third input, delegate after the person have enough good example. So yeah, this is also one of the actionables that we are considering, which is why we are considering to like extend the milestone time limit instead of two within 2 weeks to extend it to like maybe a 1 month period. And as for the time blocking, this one is anonymous form. So yeah, the dominant most of the people would say that it actually helps in time management for the time blocking, and then it also helps in reducing tension on workload and life balance. And the next one is yeah, equal responses to. So some would say there are improvements to be made for this time blocking program. And as for the inputs, only 2 people responded for the inputs. So yeah, currently I do not do time blocking for my activity due to possibilities in discussion request. If time blocking exists, are there any special catalogs of codes that I can refer to? Okay, so I believe this one is also in relation to the second point. I believe Evelyn brought the idea on using code for the calendar block, and it will help CL/VCL to see which campaign or mission presentation of each member that they are working on. And I believe for this one, we can at the moment our company is still doing how do I say, most of the employee and interns already have their scheduled out, right, and their Google Calendar already filled out. But yeah, in terms of like optimizing the features that Google Calendar offer, I think it's still kind of lacking, because yeah, like so in Google Calendar, there are two features, like right, three features actually: events, reminders, and tasks. And events would mean that the thing that you're going to do, it usually involves other people as well, which means meetings. And then for reminders, it is usually only something that is recurring, that you do daily, but only involve yourself, which is an individual activity. So I think if we optimize the utilization or the usage of these two events and reminders to differentiate, I think people will have better visibility in terms of like determining the schedule. Like at the moment, since all of us still using events for all of our activities, I think if we learn to differentiate, people can easily how do I say, bisa ngeh um, oh, like this current events that they are doing is an individual task, so I can schedule a meeting actually with them. So yeah, I think it's better clarification, and this is what I'm planning to include as well in the Google Calendar basic etiquette, basically to optimize the features that Google Calendar are using. So maybe before we go to like the next topics, any of you would like to give any input, or should we like screen off the topics first and then talk about it? Basically, at the moment, does anyone have any input? Yeah,
Yes, please,
Mr.
Mr.
Jim.
Okay, my input is this. I think we've everybody has already screened the EES, right? So maybe we can, Kevin, just kind of head up to the top level and see what everybody brought up and take a look at there. Sorry. Well, let me double check that.
Okay.
Double check.
Okay.
All
So
right.
for me, maybe one more input, one more topic that I would like to bring up. I think in the anon form, EES form, like yeah, we have this thing called leadership group, right, Mr. Jin, which is every like morning, and yeah, I believe like some of the CLs here like mentioned that they don't attend, and then like there should be things that maybe like push them, incentivize, and basically that, yeah, to provide a motivation for them to attend the leadership guild thing. And maybe in terms of the schedule, like perhaps if we like to rearrange the schedule to maybe more afternoon meetings, or I would say evening meetings, more people would be able to attend. So maybe, yeah, to you, Mr. Jin, for this one.
Kevin, I'm gonna drop that program, yeah, for leadership development. What I've done instead is I just do a new thing. And Shaylin, this is something else that I think is might work better. So what I do now is I just patrol the Trello boards and I drop in leadership advice whenever I see like there's a leadership gap. So it's a little bit more engaging, it's a little bit more timed well. And I think it's unfortunate for me because I've got to be more proactive to look for where there are leadership mistakes or leadership opportunities to learn more. But I think it's more engaging, and the context and the timing is precise, right? I can land exactly onto the problem. So I'm going to discontinue this program of doing the morning leadership development. I mean, I'm still there. If anybody wants to use it, that's fine. I generally wake up early, right? But I'm trying this new method instead, which I call it vision and core value commentary. So it's a new
Yeah. Okay.
leadership development.
Just a quick input from Mister. I think like I already saw some of the comments regarding this. So yeah, I believe like either the CL or employee forum, like they mentioned that you interacting with the Trello, their campaign is like I don't know, like they are more satisfied with what you are doing at the moment, and yeah, you giving thumbs up actually make them happy. I would say, yeah. Based on what, yeah, I skimmed the entire ES results, and it, yeah, you can actually see the comments that you giving a thumbs up. It's actually making a difference. So yeah, I think we're on the right
Okay.
track for this one. Maybe to
Thank you,
others
Kevin.
like Kashielin. Any input you would like to bring? Any point that you would like to bring up regarding this EES results?
I think we can bring some of the points like from the general feedback. See, I think like there are some apa points to take note of in this part. Okay, because normally like we discover things, right, especially in this part. Okay, So I think in terms of what we discover, well, it's like pretty okay lah. So like okay, so what we're lacking in discovery, so distribution of these skills throughout at least like 50% of the company members. I'm not really sure. Like maybe it's related to one of these responses over here. So yeah, perhaps that's one of the things that we can actually work on. And then for the prioritization, actually one of the non-CLs actually answered relevance. So perhaps we'll have to like dig down deeper on what relevance that this person means. Like perhaps like we can do like a follow up or even like doing one-on-one itself. So yeah, that is for the a non paper. Um, okay. So yeah, this is also has some concerns. Yeah. So quality interns in marketing. So we're currently working on that as well. Okay. So awareness on OKR. Okay, so actually previously Lilis brought up this as well, as she had like one-on-one sessions with her like team members, and one of the interns is actually asking on how to create like a smart OKR, because like the current paper for OKR in their daily journal is not it's pretty general, so it's pretty general in like in terms of determining OKRs, but it's not actually equipped with how what is the smart ways to actually build OKRs. So perhaps what we can do from there, since we are actually um like revamping the trial and onboarding program guidelines as well, perhaps we can also work on this part, so that when a new person comes, they can actually directly understand and how to create their own OKR. So yeah. Okay, so this is from the apa namanya, from the non paper, from the non paper. Yeah, we can actually do that. So like we can take some of the examples of OKR. They are actually qualified for the smart OKR, and we can actually like put it there for easier reference. Okay, so for this CL form, in terms of lacking of discovery is qualified talents. Yeah, so yeah, I actually sent that response. So yeah. Okay, I think it's pretty obvious, yeah. Okay, and then for the prioritization, pointing CL interim, internal improvement, goals, and then no lacking in prioritization so far. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, this is actually from Andre, I believe. Like, he actually proposed to hire Gray and Areta like in the future, because like currently like there's no budget right for HAR. So yeah. Perhaps we should take note of that part. Okay. I think there are some okay, it's now 3 p.m. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Let me make this pretty quick. So this is from the employees as well as interns. I think in this part we can actually see it pretty well, yeah. But let's see where our blind spots are. So innovation, standardized system across chapter. I agree on that, because like due to the campaign different campaign structure in different chapters, that's why we propose to have like evaluation and like workshops from BI. So that's what's we are lacking in terms of discovery, and what we are not prioritizing well. Um, okay, employee well-being. Okay, employee workload. Okay, I think in these two part we can actually like further dig down deeper on one-on-one, since like this month we're doing one-on-one. I have some actually, I have prepared some themes that we can ask on, but these two can be actually like included as well during the one-on-one session. Okay, financial aspect of prioritization, campaign. So yeah, methodology or model to assess prioritization in this part. Okay. Need more VD and ARA. I don't have anything to add for this one. Okay. Okay. We are trying to find more VD and ARA. So yeah, we are currently trying to do that. Thank you for the suggestion.
No, 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 no. Hey, let me change that mindset. We're going to make new people who are going to be as good as. I think this hero we shouldn't have a hero complex, right? Be the hero means not like look for yes, thank you, Harvey. Yeah. So we're gonna make new RVs, we're gonna make new Shaylins, we're gonna make new Cynthias, we're gonna make new Venas, we're gonna make new Kevins to be good. Yeah, that's more of a yeah. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, agree on that sir. So yeah, like everyone can be a hero, right? So don't just
Yes,
start being a Superman or Batman. You can be your own man gitu. Okay.
that's true.
Okay, I see. Okay, so we actually see this suggestion over here. Possible to have 8 hour shift per day instead of 9. Maybe this is from HAR team, yeah, since they're the one doing shift. Okay, so yeah, finish too late and work too long. So this person proposed to have morning shift from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and 5 p.m. to 12 a.m. with that. Okay, for this one, perhaps we'll need to have some discussion in this part, maybe with like Andre from the HR team. Okay, and yeah, we'll also need to do like follow up to see who's like giving this suggestion as well, to like find out more on the reason why they actually feel that they are working too long, yeah. Okay, and then lastly, more active to check the team on how they're doing to each chapter. So yeah, okay, I think this part is pretty clear, yeah, as everyone knows what has happened. Okay, check the team on how they are doing. So yesterday when I had the exit interview report with Andre, I also like I also was wondering. So previously Andre has this monthly report to HR to ARA on how the interns and how the employees are doing in HR. So I was wondering if it's actually happening like with the other chapters as well. Do like the other chapters report the employee and intern situation to HR? So maybe to you, sir.
I think that's an ETS discovery. That's an employee transformation service
Right.
discovery. I think maybe that's one of the things maybe we forgot when Ara finished up here. So I think yeah, I think we should remember and maybe bring that back. It was probably there for a reason, and that's probably exactly for that reason. And I think in a few cases, if we had done that, we probably could fix we could fix employees earlier than whatever, right? So okay, yeah, I think you should probably have that. You should. I think Shaylin should ask the CLs, and perhaps it's a good time right before the during the employee journals on the 5th of the month, right before payday, to just give like kind of like a report to HR to see okay who's just maybe rank it who's doing really good on your team, who's not doing really good, and that way you can take corrective action before it gets out of control. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, like I was also like thinking to make this like official as well, like for everyone else, so that we can actually like directly track, right, and know what's going on like within like every chapter. So yeah, definitely going into the ETS. So yeah, I think that's all the things that I can bring up from this EES. Maybe I'll pass it to Fina back, yeah. And yeah, we're over time. So sorry. Vina, are you there?
What's going on, Vina?
Okay.
Having a
Carmen.
hard day with Vina.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello? Is my
Yeah, yeah,
voice
yeah.
audible?
Yeah. We can hear you.
Is my voice audible? Um,
Yes.
yeah, okay. That's a wrap, everyone. I'm sorry that I cannot make it faster. I hope I can improve